Hey guys and gals, this is Bloggy from the Broken Legion of Gamers, and in this video, we're going to be doing my first ever hobby hack video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get rid of small gaps in your models on the cheap. And just to comply with COPPA, this video or none of my other videos in the past are directed at or intended for children. If you're 12 years of age or younger, please click off this video and go watch it with your parents from your parents' account. With that out of the way, let's get to the video. As you guys may remember, when I built my Marvel Crisis Protocol, the Hulk and Spider-Man had these little gaps to them. Well, I'll fix the Spider-Man gap off video because with this new light I'm using, it's causing some shadows, so I'll just go with the big guy right here. You can probably see that gap right there running down the zipper line of his pants. I just noticed some small, minute gaps back here. Nothing major. And a gap right. A gap. Can I even get that on camera with the shadow? No. There's also a small gap right there. Well, most people use either green stuff or liquid green stuff to fill the gaps. On the actual Marvel Crisis Protocol Facebook group, the one that's put up by Atomic Mass Games, somebody recommended a nice product, a nice thing to use that fills in the gaps nicely, and that would be an anti-shine varnish of some type. Vallejo makes one, and I know Vallejo makes one. The particular one I'm using is the Army Painter because, to be frank, it's what I had available. Now to do this, you put the anti-shine varnish on a palette of some kind. Shake it up real nice. This is actually a really old bottle, so that's why I'm shaking it as long as I am. Just put a little dab of it right there. I already put way more than I'd need. Now, get your brush wet and get your brush bristles to a nice point. I'm doing that on a paper towel off camera. Maybe I should do this on camera. This is actually my first time hobbying on camera for you guys. So, yeah, the hobby hacks is going to be a whole bunch of videos like this. And right now I'm trying out a new light that I picked up for a particular reason. Now what you're going to do is just get a little bit of that on the brush, get it to a nice point. This isn't exactly a nice point. And brush this stuff into the gap. Now this stuff I tried it, one coat of it on Spider-Man. This stuff dries really thin. So some of the bigger gaps, and this isn't for all gaps. This isn't good for all gaps, I'll tell you that much. You know what? That one's... Now you just brush this stuff into the gap, and it does exactly what I told you it's going to do. It's going to fill the gap, and then when you prime it, you won't have that gap there. So pretty much, it's as simple as that. This stuff is much cheaper than liquid green stuff, much cheaper than than regular green stuff. A bottle of this on the Army Painter website, and these prices pretty much hold up anywhere over the internet. There, you can see the gap right there in Spider-Man. That stuff's only $2.99. So for $3, as opposed to, I think Games Workshop is now charging what? $7 for liquid green stuff, and regular green stuff is just, the prices vary depending on company. Yeah, now I'm just using the paintbrush to remove excess matte white varnish. This way, when I prime it and paint it, it doesn't show up too much. And unlike regular paint, do not water down the matte varnish. It'll be fine just as it comes out of the tube. And that's pretty much how you guys can eliminate gaps in your minis on the cheap with a product. I did one coat of it on Spider-Man, and when it dried up, the varnish did thin, but I could see it filled the gap substantially, and I just needed a light second coat on Spider-Man for that gap that was right there that I got when I was building them. And that is exactly why I say, when you build your models, have patience, watch your models carefully, and dry fit everything. But guys and gals, that's it for this video. If you want to, jump onto Facebook and join the Broken Legion of Gamers Facebook group. It's called the Broken Legion of Gamers Tabletop Hobby Group. If people start jumping in there, I'm going to start communicating better with you guys on there, and I'm also going to put up pictures of finished product, of finished models and everything. But jump onto the Facebook group, join that, and as always, support local wargaming. Here at the channel, we support Toy Wiz in Nanuet, New York, on Route 59, right across the street from the Dunkin' Donuts. You guys have a nice day, and I'll be back later today with another video.